Good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to the 1884th consecutive day of International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy daily webinar. And today we have with us a very distinguished guest, Dr. Bithi Roy, Senior Consultant at the Board of Ethics and Registration for Homeopathy, NCH. This evening, Dr. Roy will enlighten us on a very relevant topic, the importance of National Register for Homeopathy. And we are truly honored to have Dr. Roy with us today. Let's all welcome Dr. Bithi Roy to the IFPH virtual platform.
Thank you, ma'am.
No, I'm a
First of
student,
all-
ma'am. I'm not a doctor. I'm a student. I'm a third-year student at from Kottayam, Kerala.
I believe that we get to learn from each and every person. So if it is a third year student also or a first class student also. So I believe when we get to learn many things from each and every person, then we should give them a respect as a teacher, as a sir or madam. Uh,
That's very
so
kind of you, ma'am.
you being so confident in presenting yourself is such a means happy to see, because I'm not so good at it, presenting something. So that's why I'm like bit nervous. So that's why I get to see that you are so confident in presenting. So I get to learn this also from you. So that's why I'll call you ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And first of all,
The
I'll
pleasure is
thank
all
you
mine, ma'am. Yeah,
First of all, I'll thanks the platform, this IFPH platform it has given me this opportunity to present this important topic, that is the National Register for Homeopathy. And moreover, I will like to thank Dr. M.K. Sahni sir, because he himself called me and told me, why you're not presenting on this will you present on our platform? I was very happy, because he's such an eminent person, such an eminent physician, such an eminent teacher, philosopher, guide, and everything. And he himself is telling me, asking me to do it. It is like a pleasure for me to present it on this platform because of that also. And so I'll start with the presentation. I'll share my presentation on this. First, I will like to say what is National Register for Homeopathy. Everyone has got a lot of questions. We think that it is a registration which we get from central government, or the central is going to register us. And we always ask for, like in CCH also, we used to get a central registration. So this is the same, like NRH is like the same or not. So there are many questions are there, and how to do it, and what is the importance of NRH, the National Register for Homeopathy, and what are the aspects, what benefits we get out of this NRH, and when to renew and when not, and how to proceed with it. There is any online platform is there through which I can do it or not. So lots of questions we get to hear from in day-to-day life in our office. So that's why we thought of presenting it to everyone, so that at least a few people, when they get enlightened with these things, they can spread it to the others also. So I'll share my PPT. So I'll start with the thing that NCH. Earlier, it was Central Council for Homeopathy who was governing or registering or maintaining the list of practitioners in the central level. And after NCH got dissolved, the CCH got dissolved, NCH came up, and the NCH was established on 5th of July 2021. And the act, which is NCH Act 2020, the main motto of the NCH Act is this to provide for a medical education system that improves access to quality and affordable medical education, ensures availability of adequate and high quality homeopathy medical professionals in all parts of the country. This is the base of this act. Based on this motto or the guide, the whole act is having the provisions. So in this, it has giving the platform for the medical education system to improve medical education, so quality medical education system and affordable medical education system. That is the same guideline, same as it like NEP, same in that same line only, NEP line only. And same way, it has got the mandate to give us a high and availability of adequate and high quality homeopathic medical professionals. So on this point, the BRH, the Board of Ethics and Registration, is acting on it. I'd like to say the NCH, the National Commission for Homeopathy, has got three, under its umbrella, has got three autonomous body, that is HEB, Homeopathy Education Board, then the MARBH, Medical Assessment and Rating Board, and the third is BRH, Board of Ethics and Registration. So we are dealing, I'm the consultant, senior consultant of Board of Ethics and Registration, and we are dealing basically on the providing adequate and high quality homeopathy medical professionals throughout the country. So the act, it has got some functions. It has laid down some functions for the Board of Ethics and Registration. First is that to maintain national register of all licensed practitioners of homeopathy. We have to only maintain the national register. We are not supposed to give any registration. We have to just maintain. But there is one provision where we have to give registration. That is a separate thing that also I'll like to tell later on. But now I'll tell you the main things. That is we have to only maintain the national register, regulate professional conduct and promote medical ethics. That is our second function. Third is to develop mechanism to have continuous interaction with the state medical councils of homeopathies to promote and regulate the conduct of medical practitioners of homeopathy. This usually all the state medical councils are the first body to conduct or regulate any medical ethics related issues. They have to do the procedure. They have to follow everything. First, the practitioner has to first go to the medical council only. They are the first appellate body. Without them, they cannot come to the NCH or to the higher appellate authority, that is the commission. Fourth function of BRH is to exercise appellate jurisdiction with respect to the action taken by the state medical council. As I said, we are the second appellate, you can say, the appellate jurisdiction. But above us, there is the commission who is going to take the final decision. If suppose there is a misconduct by a practitioner and the homeopathy medical council is taking the action on the practitioner. The practitioner, if not satisfied with the action, they can obviously apply higher, that is to the BRH. And after getting the decision from the BRH, if they are not satisfied, they can go to the highest, that is the commission. Rest all the body, that is the MARBH and HEP, the appellate jurisdiction is the Ministry of Ayush. But in case of practitioners and all, the commission is the highest body to give any order. So these are the four functions on which the BRH is acting. The total sections from in the act, there is from 30 till 34. This is the 4 sections which we have the provisions sections are there, and the 50th. So total 5 sections are there on which whatever the BRH has to do, it has been laid down by the act. But we are going to talk only about the section 32, that is the National Register. which is the topic for today, in which there are 6 points are there. First is to maintain the register and have, as per the Gazette notification, 1st July 2021, whatever the regulation means, whatever the government of India has given a rule, according to that, we have to prepare the national register. Second is maintain national register in electronic format. So this is the earlier electronic format was not a mandatory thing, but now it is a mandatory provision that everything, all the national register, all the register, even the state register has to be maintained in the electronic format. And the reason for this is so that anyone can see the details of any practitioner in any nick of time, but not the complete details. Very obvious that there are details which should not be leaked out, or which should not be shown to the general public. So that's why we hide certain things, and then rest all has been shown to the rest all the people, so that anyone in any area can search if a homeopath is there in their area or not through our software. The third thing is regulation or additional or higher qualification or removal of name of the in the national register. If you have to add any qualification, or you have to remove if there is a removal of the name, that also has to be done by the national register, has to be done by the BRH. Then national register to be made available on public domain. So the likewise this, because of this, that we have to make it in electronic format, and it has to be in the public domain. The government of India has given us one platform, that is Ayush Grid platform, which we'll talk in the later slides, and through which we are maintaining our national register also. We are giving our NRH registration number also. And on that platform, all the state councils are there, so that they can give their state registration also through that platform itself. So that is the Ayush Grid platform. Fifth point is every state medical council shall maintain and regularly update the national state register in electronic format and supply a physical copy to the BRH. So it is a mandate for the state medical council, and which they are doing it. Few councils are there which they are not there on the this platform, or they don't have the software, so they cannot show their details of state register in the electronic format. But they are working on it to come up with their state software, or they can use our central software also. Sixth is electronic synchronization of national register and the state register. This is a very important provision, because in any point of time, there is always a problem which we face, that we have updated, we think, okay, we will update our details in the national register only. Why to update in the state register? We always, why to waste money? Earlier we used to think like that, why to waste money in the central state? We can just update in the central, it will be shown in the central. Then some used to say, why to go to the central, just we will update in the state, and we don't need to update in the national register. So there is always a gap in informations were there, like some things are available in the state, or some things are available in the national register. So because of this miscommunication, and even earlier practitioner used to just come directly to the state CCH and used to get the state central registration without having any state registration. That those cases were also there. So because of that, the problem was coming that they don't have a state registration, and they are coming to the central directly with the provisional certificate only, provisional registration certificate only. They are coming and they are taking the central registration, and they don't have the state registration. So all these problems were because earlier the work was done on the paper, not in an electronic format, not in a digital format. So there was no synchronization between the state and the central registration. So that's why it is a very much important provision which has been given by the NCH, that it has to be synchronized in electronic format, so that even the central can have a track of any practitioner anytime, that they are there in the state or not, or what is their details, credentials, everything has to be verified, and that is possible until unless they are not having a synchronization, it won't be possible. So this is one of the important provision. Then, as I told that we have to maintain the national register in electronic format. So to maintain the national register in electronic format or in the physical format, whatever format, but there has to be made in a certain format, and that format has been given by the government of India, and as a rule into which has got this 12 columns are there, which you can see they have got father's name, professional name with recent photograph, present correspondence address, present address, Aadhaar number, which earlier it was not there. Earlier there were 7 or 8 columns were there, but now it is 12 column, and it has increased because now the format has got Aadhaar number, which is a mandatory provision. Phone number and email ID is also mandatory provision. Then nationality and date of birth earlier also were there. University degree or which year they have passed, that is also earlier it was there. Registration particulars were also earlier asked, but never it was asked this name of the hospital or institute with the complete address for purpose of teaching or research or practice of medicine. So if a person is working in a hospital or a institute or any some government job also, so the purpose, who is the means what is the purpose of place of that area has to be mentioned in this column, 11th column, and the last 12th column, which is the name of the person who is will be liable legal issues in case responsible for the legal issues. So like I'm working in NCH, so as a head secretary is NCH is the head of the after chairperson secretary NCH. So we are coming under the secretary NCH. So we have for any legal issues done by me, but the secretary NCH can be asked for, maybe made responsible or maybe asked for, like for any query also. So that until unless we write it, we won't be able to know the person is is a legal person or not, he or she is a qualified person or not. If that we'll come to know all this from this 12 column details which we have to fill in, and in this format only we have to maintain the national register. And we are asking the state councils also to maintain their state registration also in this same format, so that it is easy for them to submit the details every 6 months also. Now the commission has already prepared its regulation, both regulation for the registration, and which was been gazetted on 14 December 2022. And the manner first is National Commission for Homeopathy manner of preparation and maintenance of National Register for Practitioners of Homeopathy, and another is National Commission for Homeopathy Code of Ethics and Conduct for Practitioners of Homeopathy Regulation 2022. These are the two regulations which has been gazetted by the commission, and which has got all the provisions which the state council and even the central council has to follow. In this, specifically we are talking about the maintenance of national register. Here you get to see that the list of medical registered medical practitioners are provided by the state medicals for homeopathy. So this is very much clear that if anyone want the national register for homeopathy number, the registration number, the list has to be provided by the State Medical Council in the Form A format only, which I have already shown. And I already told you that NCH is not the person to do the registration for any of the practitioner, but there are certain states, you can say certain UTs are there where there is no state council. So in that case only, the practitioners of those states or the UTs, the BRH is going to give the registration. So that is a direct registration. We can say it as a direct registration only for those state councils. So like Bihar, it has already has a state council. So any practitioner coming from Bihar who is already registered from Bihar cannot apply to NCH for direct registration. It is only for the UTs where there is no council is there, and for those practitioners only we are giving the registration. But what they can do is the state council, that is Bihar State Council, they can provide the list of medical practitioner in the Form A format only, so that we can issue or generate the National Register for Homeopathy for them. Then there is a regulation 8, that is practice or employment in other state. This is a very, very important regulation, and we have lots of queries. I get to see at least 10 to 20 queries in a day on this regulation only specifically. This regulation is specifically based on the policy of one nation, one registration. That is the motto which the BRH is following, or the NCH Act has given us, that one nation, one registration. So there is no requirement of another registration in another state. You can practice with this one registration only, your basic registration, but there are certain things it has to be followed. That is, before registering a new practitioner, State Council shall ensure that he or she is not registered with any State Council. That has to be ensured by the State Council. And if any practitioner want to practice in other state, he needs not to register again. Instead, enroll with the respective State Medical Council. They have to just enroll themselves by applying to the concerned State Medical Council in Form 5, and on verification of particulars and maintain them in Form 6. So I will just give an example. Like, I am a practitioner of Delhi. I am registered basically in Delhi State Council only, and I want to practice in Bihar. So what I can do is I can apply in Form 5 to the Bihar State Council to asking them to enroll me in their state council. And the Bihar State Council will obviously do the verification of my particulars from the Delhi State Council, and on after receiving the verification, they can just enroll me as a temporary basis only. They can just give me a permission with a permission number, a simple number, whichever. That is the provision which the State Council is going to do, how they are going to maintain it. But it has to be maintained in a Form 6 only, which has got the same format of 12 column. Only there is another extra column is there, that is the 13th column, which has got the registration number of the state in basic registration number. That is a Delhi. Suppose I am in Delhi, so I will write, they have to maintain, Bihar will maintain my name as in the same 13 column, in which the 13 column will be of the saying that I'm a Delhi registered practitioner and my Delhi registration number is so and so. So that is the Form 6 which is there. So I'll just show the Form 5 format. This is the Form 5 format which is there in our regulation. Format is there. Anyone can apply on through in this format only. They have to apply to the other council where they want to practice. So I need not to take another separate registration number for the other state. Like, I am a Delhi practitioner, and when I want to practice in Bihar, I need not to take a registration number from Bihar, as a new registration number by after giving NOC or cancelling my Delhi registration number, then take it another registration number in Bihar. I need not to go do on the same process. I just have to do what? I have to just take the permission from the Bihar State Council on this Form 5 only. And after getting the number from Bihar, after getting the permission from Bihar, I can practice in Bihar. Bihar will maintain my name and everything. Why this has been done? So that any practitioner who is from outside practicing in your state, the state council will has the right to know who is practicing in my state or not, or who is not. And if any legal misconduct has been done by that practitioner, who is going to take the action in that case? So in that case, the basic, the state council, like in my case, I am Delhi practitioner. So the legal action will be taken by the Delhi itself, but it will be informed, or the Bihar State Council can pressurize the Delhi State Council to take the legal action, because the misconduct has been done by me in the Bihar. So in that case, Bihar has got the whole right to proceed for any for legal action also. But the legal action will be taken by the Delhi only, not by the Bihar. But action will be started by the Bihar. So this is the beauty of the Regulation 8, because earlier practitioner from the neighboring states used to come and do the practice, and the state council was not knowing at all that who is practicing. If any misconduct is also happening, they are not worried about it, because they are not the permanent registered of that state. But now, through this format, they will be knowing, the state council will be knowing, and they can have the legal, they can start with any legal action also. Now, there is a Regulation 9, which says about the, not only about the national register, even it goes for the state register, but we cannot say about the state registration number, because state register or state registration is done under the State Act and state regulation. So we are just talking that in national register, if updation of the state license is not been done within 5 years, what can happen? If not updated, means any detail has to be in anything can be made updated. If there is nothing, no change has been done, still they need to be updated. Like after 5 years also, we have a change of power photograph. So that is also important document that needs to be updated every 5 years. So if anyone is not going to this updation, what can happen? That they will forfeit the right to continue in employment based upon his license. So this will happen, but only after 6 months. So for 6 months, it will be only for suspended. Like failing to update within 6 months shall forfeit his right to practice also. So for 6 months, if they are not doing any updation, it is okay. From 6 months to 2 years, if they are not doing any update, they will forfeit the right to employment also. And after 2 years, what will happen? After 2 years, it will be total cancellation of your registration number, and you have to come again in the new, as a new practitioner. Again, you have to take again registration number and everything. So it is a mandatory provision that every 5 year a practitioner has to get updated their state or the national registration number. Within 6 months, that is okay, but after 6 to 2 years, it is a period when they can lose their job also, employment also. So it is a mandatory provision in which many state council, they don't follow this, but it is required, because there are many cases we have seen that on grandfather's registration number, the son, grandson is doing the practice still in the village area or something like that. They are not at all valid doctor, or they are not at all a qualified practitioner also, but still they are doing the practice on the grandfather's registration number or the grandfather's detail. Maybe the name is same and everything, but they are doing the practice also. So this such misconduct has come up. So that's why it has been made that every 5 years it is mandatory to do the updation. And there are many other benefits also of updation, that state council do get the revenue, and we get the updated details of the practitioner if we want to connect to the practitioner, like in the cases of this COVID-19. It was a huge crisis time, and at that time it was for government, it was very much difficult to connect with the doctors in the nearby localities, mostly in the rural area. So if the government was having a information of how many doctors are there in their area, they could have used up the practitioners for the such crisis situations also. So that's why it is mandatory to have a updation of your registration number. Now, this is the basic important thing, that is the Ayush Grid portal, on which I am going to talk on, because we are talking about having a electronic synchronization, or having a digital mode, or having coming on online platform. So this is a platform which Government of India has given us, the Ministry of Ayush, the Ayush Grid portal. And in this Ayush Grid portal, there is a portal of there is a platform of national registration, online registration portal is also there. So the National Commission for Homeopathy developed its portal for education, registration, and institutes. This is the one platform which has got the all total 3 things are there. Like a student after passing from after passing 12th, they are going to come to a college. So institute platform is there in this portal. Then the education system means from first year till the final year, whatever mark sheets, whatever marks they are gaining, the university collaboration is, universities are also there in this, and the state councils are also there. So first, the details of 10th mark sheet, 10th, 12th, and all those will come from the CBSE board, or whichever board is there. They can give us the details of the students of from there. Then the institute is going to upload the first year, second year, third year, final year mark sheets, and all the details, all the credentials of the student. And as soon as the student crosses the final year and they are eligible for the internship, they'll get the provisional registration also through this online registration portal, and in because of which the state council is also there, and the universities are there who are giving out after giving the final degree certificate, the state council is going to give the final registration also. So all 3, from the starting till the end, passing out of a student, being as a practitioner, everything is there in this platform. So it is a single platform wherein the students from the starting of its course till becoming a registered practitioner can be monitored, and detail can be maintained. So this is the web page of the Ayush Grid portal. Now this is the look of the Ayush Grid portal, where you can see there are the icons of sign in and sign up are there. So this is there is a difference of sign in and sign up. Whoever is a registered practitioner, who is already registered, I am already a registered practitioner, then I have to just sign up here, and I will say show the later on pages after going sign up what will happen, what things are coming up. But if someone is not a new practitioner, the person is not at all having any registration number, so he or she is a new practitioner, should go in the sign in, and in which there is a point that is a practitioner, and there they can fill in their details. They have to fill 9 documents in which there is mark sheets are there, their 10 certificate is there, 12 certificate is there, then their provisional registration certificate is there. So everything they have to upload, then only they can get their registration number. So for the new practitioner, they have to do the sign in, and for the already existing practitioner, they have to do the sign up. So when the existing practitioner, they do the sign up, they get to see this page. Can see that is a NCISM and the NCH. So since this Ayush Grid portal is for the everyone, that is the Ayurveda also they are doing, they are using this platform, and the Homeopathy Council also using this same platform. So we have to just click the NCH, and when we click the NCH, we get these options are there: enrollment, NRH existing practitioner, new practitioner, NRH certificate for practitioner, student UG/PG, teacher NTET certificate. So we are not focusing on student UG/PG or teacher NTET certificate. We are just fixing ourselves to the these three points, that is the enrollment, NRH existing practitioner, new practitioner, and NRH certificate for practitioner. So as the name says that enrollment, NRH existing practitioner, that is the existing word is there. That means the practitioner already have a registration number from the state council. So they have to go click on the enrollment NRH existing practitioner, and there they will get to see certain documents are there, certain fields are there which has to be filled by them. And on submitting the everything, there are 4 documents which we are asking in the existing practitioner. That is the Aadhaar card certificate, then the current photograph, then the registration certificate, and your degree certificate. So in case of degree certificate, I will like to tell that be specific that we have to upload that certificate based on which the state council has given us our first registration number. Maybe I am today a postgraduate degree holder, but I haven't received my registration number based on my MD degree or my postgraduate degree or any PhD degree. I have received my first registration number based on my BHMS degree, that is the graduation degree. So undergraduate degree. So that has to be uploaded instead of uploading the MD degree or PhD degree, because maybe you may have we may have done the MD degree, but my details are not uploaded in the updated in the state register maybe. So when I upload my all the details and we submit it, all these details will go and reflect to the state council, and state council, after seeing their register, if they find that it is not matching, they will decline it. So then there will be a problem. So better to put that certificate only which they already have it. So any updation you need to do it, it has to be done from the basic only. Like they don't have, if the state council, if you haven't given till date your updated degree, so better don't upload in this also the updated degree. Updation procedures is there in this software itself, but that is a secondary part, that will come up second on. First, primary, we have to have our own account and own page on this platform. So for that we need to upload the basic degree, and we have to do the sign up. So after doing the sign up, the details will be visible to the state council, and on state council approval, as soon as the state council gives the approval, all the details will come to the NCH page, and the NCH, after giving the approval, seeing on all the details, every credentials, after giving approval by the NCH, a message, email will be received by the practitioner with the NRH number saying that your details has been, you have been successfully registered by the NCH and the NRH number is so and so. That message you will be getting in your email ID, which the practitioner is writing on this existing practitioner sign up page. So make sure that the email address, the phone number which has been given, it is Aadhaar linked. Means basically the phone number is Aadhaar linked should be there, because this page is not a simple page. This page will be going to the DigiLocker. So for any updation, you have to again, when you try to open your own page, then they will ask for it will go through the DigiLocker, and DigiLocker is totally based on the Aadhaar base. So that's why it is very much important that the phone number which has been given by the practitioner must be Aadhaar linked phone number, and the email ID which the practitioner is giving, they should be very much aware of it, which email ID they have given, because the every status of their application will be visible in their email ID. For every status, every point, they will be getting a email to on their email ID. Like if they have submitted successfully, the same email they will receive. Then when the state council will approve the details, again the practitioner is going to get the email, and the finally NCH, when they are going to do the approval, they will get the again email with the registration number, the NRH number. So this has to be carefully filled up by the practitioner. And now, as I told, there is one point is there. After my certificate, I have received the NRH number. Now I want the certificate. So for that, which we have to click is the NRH certificate for the practitioner. When we click on the NRH certificate for the practitioner, we get this page, and you get to see there is a 4 points are there: practitioner, state council, NCH, and the certificate. So when every details has been filled by us, and we get a OTP on the phone number which we have given, and on submitting our details, everything, when we search for the find, there is a logo which you can get to see that download NR certificate. This get activated, and you get to download from here the certificate. So I'll show you my details. Like this is the details of mine, and as soon as I have put everything and asked for find, they are shown which has been ticked. Like this has been colored. You can see just now there is no color is there, no tick mark is there. Now it has got tick mark and all colored it is coming. So that means it has been completed, and this has got activate. You can see here it has been deactivated. There is no hazy it is, and now it is very much clear. Now I can download my certificate. When I download my certificate is visible like this with my photograph and with all the details, and there is a QR code so that anyone can see that the details are correct or not, or it is a fake which has been made or not. So QR code cannot be, it is generated and by the Ayush grid only. So this is the only way how we can search for a fake NRH certificate, or it is a original NRH certificate. So this is my NRH certificate which I am showing just for an example. Now there is a point that was there, that is a new practitioner. As I told earlier that a new practitioner who has not received their state registration yet, first state registration, they have to go to the sign in. But they can also come in the sign up and in this column also, new practitioner point tab also. But always there is a confusion, people get confused. So I always tell to go into the sign in instead of going into the sign up. Sign up I always tell for the existing practitioner for easy, but new practitioner also can come and click on this new practitioner tab after going through the sign up, and they will get to see this page. and then they have to select on practitioner, and then Aadhaar verify. They have to submit their 9 documents and everything, and they can submit their details, and they'll get their state registration first and then the central NRH number second. So these are the process through which we can get to, this is the platform on which we can do the all electronic based or the digital way to do the easy way to do the updation or the NRH to get the NRH number. Other than this, they can obviously go to the state council asking for them to send the details to the NCH for NRH, or any practitioner by themselves can go through this page and they can do the updation or fill the details for themselves. So this is the National Register for Homeopathy. Now I will like to tell the basic thing, the questions which we get, that what is the importance of this NRH, means why I need to come in the central, why I need to give my Aadhaar number or 12 column. I am state registered, why I need to go into the central? So for that thing, I will like to say this is a central book which they are making, the central government, and this all details will be going to the National Health Authority, and National Health Authority is going to give another HPR registration number, that is Healthcare Professional Registration Number, and this registration number allows any practitioner to practice with this registration number. A practitioner wants to practice in other country, like out of the country they want to go. Earlier, there are a lot of verification has been done by the other country also, and but now this is the Ayush visa, something called as Ayush visa is coming up, and which is possible if the practitioner is having HPR, Healthcare Professional Registry. If I will say, if anyone can say, I can directly go to NHA, that is National Health Authority, and take that is ABDM, Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. This is another mission which is been done by the government of India, on which there is a healthcare professional registry is one of the core point, and they can obviously go in that platform also and take the registration number, but the HPR, the NHA is going to give the HPR after they get the verification from the state council. So it is like this way or that way. Anyway, you have to get verified by the state council itself. State council has to verify your details. So when this has been verified by NCH, so this is a double verification, because in outside India, when a person is going in Ayush visa, which is now going to be very much made available very easily for the practitioner who has got centrally verified, that is by the commission also and by the NHA also, by having a HPR ID, they will get a very easy way to get a visa for the outside India practice, and hassle free, that won't be having any problem. And second thing, the benefit of this registration NRH is that anyone can visualize you or see that where my doctor is practicing, which clinics they are doing the practice, and if in my area how many practitioners are there. If I want a specific practitioner in a specific, like if suppose I want a skin specialist, so I can obviously have that search also in this platform. So like we are going into the same platform, like Liberate and the Just Dial and all, they are also doing the same thing. So same way, through this Ayush Grid platform also, any layman can search you in any time. and come to you. So, and also see that this doctor is verified, a qualified doctor or not. So the quacks are always there everywhere. So to avoid that, this is the very good platform to verify that yes, you are a qualified doctor. So that these are the benefits of the this NRHN, which is required, because you are being centrally verified by the, not only state verified, you are also centrally verified after having receiving this National Register for Homeopathy number. Second thing is that what we get is the issue that our state council is not forwarding our details. So anyone can go to this Ayush Grid platform and do their registration. And if the state council is having any issue in that case, they are not verifying the details, you can obviously come to the NCH and you can inform, you can mail to the NCH saying that they are not verifying. Then we can pressurize them, because it is just a click away to verify it. So you need not to write a letter, or you need not to go to the council, or you need not to wait for things. You can just have everything done on phone also, or on just through email also. So these are the importance of NRH, and I expect that everyone should update themselves, because we have seen images of their childhood photographs also on their certificate. So that is very embarrassing when allopaths and homeopaths or Ayurveda, they fight and they literally make a mock at us, saying that homeopaths, they don't do anything, they are actually sleeping away. But I will say that it is not true, but yes, in certain cases, when I get to see photographs like that of childhood, it makes me think that actually homeopaths are not making themselves very much serious to visualize themselves in the very higher level, in the very supreme level. We are actually a very supreme level, and we are not able to do it because we are not updating ourselves. So I rest with all this thing with my PPT now, and thank you. I am open with any query if anyone has it.
Thank you for the session, ma'am. If there's anyone who'd like to ask any questions, now is the chance. And if you would raise the hands, then we would pass on the questions. You can also use the chat box if there's any questions.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ms. Arya. Yeah. And thank you.
Yes, sir.
And thank you, Dr. Bithi Roy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
It was really an excellent session, and we loved it because you really give an idea about all those things, and people actually, as you rightly point out, homeopaths are not interested in doing all these things. But whenever I think that if forced by the government to do that, then we doctors do all these things, just like registration and anything. As we all know that once you pass the DHMS, BHMS, MD, whatever may be, then you will have to register at the state medical council, and everyone feels that that's enough for us. But the thing is different, as you rightly point. But usually people believe that why can't the state government can directly give all these things to this the national council like that? Then
Yes,
what's the
sir.
need of doing repeating all these things? That's the question people used to ask every day.
I do agree, sir. If directly the state council is giving us the details, we can just forward the details to the higher level also. But first, the state council has to be active on this platform. And in that case, I will say that I'm very much sad to say that I get to see every state has got one basic problem, that the state council has got not enough staff or not enough infrastructure. Like,
Actually, almost all the things are doing in laptop and computer nowadays, and why can't they directly connect it with the central council? Because why can't the people sitting in Delhi give a direction to them that it shall be connected in such a way, just like the Aadhaar is connected to the mobile phone and everything? Then why can't
well,
the
so
technology is so advanced, and then that's a need. But frankly, there are still questions coming out. I would like to ask one question. Actually, we have a lot of registered doctors, but still then we have there are doctors who are there are people who have no registration or no qualification, but still they are practicing. How it happens and why what the central government can do for that? Actually, it is the
sir,
duty of the state
uh,
government to do
yeah,
that.
so yes, sir.
But
That
just
is the basic problem, that all the state registration is done by the under as per state act and state regulation, not as per central act and central regulation. It is the state government who has got the power to take the action first, and the second is the central government. First, there has to be any information about it, any malpractice is going on by the central government, then we can follow back to the state. But ultimately, it has to be done by the state council only, the state government, to take the action primary. If not satisfied, then it can come up to the central level, that is the NCH, and then to the commission, as I said earlier. So we are bounded by the law that we cannot take any action directly on the practitioner who is not educated and not a practitioner also. They are just bogus quacks, and they are practicing. And for that, if any information is been given by the other practitioner or the general public to the state council and they are not taking any action, then we obviously have the right to take the action. Because
Yeah.
in any case of conflict, the central act prevails, not the state act. So there has to be a conflict first, then only we can prevail, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Is there anyone else who would like to ask questions?
Now, already our time is over.
Sir, shall I conclude, sir?
Yes, yes.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable insights into the relevant topic of National Register for Homeopathy. Thank you for your valuable time. I extend my thanks to Dr. Danesh, sir, as well as all the participants of this webinar. And before we conclude, I'd like to remind everyone that our daily webinar videos are uploaded the very next day on our YouTube channel, International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy. And so if you miss a seminar or if you're unable to you want to rewatch any sessions, then you can easily find them there. Please do subscribe to our channel, and it's completely free, and it really helps us to reach more people who love and support homeopathy. And I'm concluding this session. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So over to Dr. Mariama John to moderate, Dr. P. Shaila to moderate the Malayalam session.